He does what for Gamma Heroes? The power of the atom gives the radiation exposure attached to your identity. Gives you -1 scheme, -1 attack, but if the attached identity has the gamma trait, it gives +1 attack instead. So we're gonna go with that. That sounds fun. Josh's head just exploded. Yeah, so this is oh, there's two of them. Ooh. So there's two of these guys. She-Hulk can take his 10 damage from side scheme and just laugh. Yeah, right. Alrighty, so we're gonna go with Power of the Atom, Streets of Mayhem, and Horror. So we're adding one additional modular set in there, but the Streets of Mayhem, they all surge, so they're fine. Josh is only using that mod. Is this the Thunderbolt Radioactive Man? Yes. Yes, it is. Now, it will be kind of interesting because we will have to take out Radioactive Man at some point, which will trigger us to attack, which will trigger our force response. So, does Streets of Mayhem give steady? It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Alrighty. Shuffle that later, but let's find things that give us plus attack. We got combat training. What else am I supposed to do? Not if you kill him. That is true. That's honestly that's probably not out of the question. Um if we do have everything set up, we attack for 13. Then we'll figure it. Combat training. We will probably want to be looking at a decent amount of allies for chump blocking. I think we probably could see ourselves go into like a smash the problem situation. Are you putting in the quick strike cards? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Um, so like smash the problem is exhaust your hero, remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's attack. That seems pretty decent. I'm gonna go with two of those. We also have fluid motion. Um, is there a way that we can get aerial? That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so smash the problem. So fluid motion is, I think, in the realm of consideration. I'm going to pull this out just to be thinking about it. But that's after you play an attack event. We can exhaust the card and we get +1 attack until the end of the phase. Max 1 per attack event. I don't know how many attack events we're actually going to be adding to the deck, so I'm not convinced on that yet. But we do have Brute Force. Your hero gets +1 of attack. After you make a basic attack, we can discard Brute Force. Let's grab that. It's also going to just be a part of it. These conditional ones are good, but if I can get there without some of these, I would be happier. I do think Blood Rage. Let's grab Blood Rage. Because I think a lot of these minions we're going to be taking out with our basics. And now I'm mad. So now I'm mad is while your hero's hit points are less than half of your starting hit points, we get +1 attack and +1 thwart. So with superhuman strength, with now I'm mad and combat training, we're at a +6. So we're getting there. Test the defense. I don't think that's really where we're going. A surprise move. Ooh, surprise move. When you make a basic attack against an enemy with an upgrade attached. Never mind. Ignore me. That combat training. Hand cannon is not awful. Especially if we are going to be basic attacking these minions to give us overkill. Hall of Heroes. I took out a decent number of the minions though. And again, we're just looking for things that can up our attack and quick strike. Let's go 2 copies of quick strike. grab a Quinn carrier while we're at it. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's look at basic cards because we got a couple here. I think we want to grab a specialized training with a combat specialist. So that would be 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab a symbiote suit. Hey Nelson, good to catch you live once in a while. What's the deal for today? We're gonna see if we can get She-Hulk up to a +10 attack. Because that sounds insanely fun. Symbiote suit. Boom. Just like that. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 more. I kind of want to get there without relying on the modular or the street flipping into giving out that +1. Oh, nice. Cheap viewers. Awesome. Bye-bye. Um, is that one of the hero achievements? Ooh, I actually don't know. What are the hero achievements? I'm I'm not familiar with the hero achievements. Adrenaline Rush. Yes, good catch. Good call. I like it. It's also a card I don't use a lot. Nice. Let's grab 3 of those. I assume we have multiple copies of Adrenaline Rush, right? Or do we only have 3 of them in our card pool? We only have 3 of them. Interesting. Question, if the game comes down to winning or losing but getting to 10 attack, which will you choose? I don't win if I don't have 10 attack. So that. I know do 20 damage with Thor. So, oh, that's cool. With Lightning Strike, that's a ton of fun. That's really, really cool. I got our adrenaline rushes. Boom. Nice. Okay. I mean, like we're at like a lot with the modular sets as well, and so let's. Hela's going to have Stalwart, so we don't really need to lean into the Stunner Confuse. Let's grab Limitless Stamina. And Unshakable. Where's my other Limitless Stamina? Ooh. Card down, card down. Oh, thank goodness. It was just stuck at the front of the Unshakable. Boom. There's an official chart from Fantasy Flight. Oh, cool. Nice. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Anything else that we want down here in basic? Are we ready to look at some allies and stuff? Soaring Acrobatics doesn't really work. Card on the top right, which you think is Omega Red, would be this guy? The standard 3? That guy? It's Pursued by the Past. Been playing Captain America and Rise of Red Skull campaign with a friend using Adrenaline Rush in combination with Push Ahead and Go All. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Because Adrenaline Rush, you can just kind of hang on until you need it. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Is there a gamma thing that we need? I don't think so, right? Alrighty. Let's grab Professor X. I know we won't be able to confuse Hela, but we will be able to stun some minions, which can be nice. Let's grab Avengers Mansion, because card draw with She-Hulk is very nice. Let's grab Nicholas Fury. That's nice. So the new campaign box is out for a few now. What's your opinion? I like it a lot. I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is very solid. The villains are better than the heroes, I believe. I think that the heroes are good. I flip flopped on kind of where or what I think is the best. I do, or what I think is the most fun, I should say. I do think that um, Nick is more fun than Maria. But yeah, good stuff. We're gonna grab a Ironheart. Let's go back over here to our red cards because I do want to grab. Yeah, do we want a Sunfire? Yeah, grumble, grumble. Angela feels pretty decent here because we can take out most of the minions. I want to grab Spider Girl. Stunning and confusing those minions are pretty good. How many cards are we at? Let's grab our doubles. Let's not forget that. But playing shield cards is really interesting, especially with Maria. Yeah. Yeah. So good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Oh, wait, no, that's not how you count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5. So that's 40, 46. And if we want to go brute force or fluid motion, I say we go like one fluid motion just to kind of get it out there. But actually, let's not even go fluid motion. We didn't add attack events. We don't really have attack events. Um, go 2 brute forces. But I think we're gonna need more allies. I think we're gonna need um my brute forces. Need some chump blocks. We have a stupid amount of health, but that stupid amount of health can get depleted pretty quickly. Enjoyed the villains up until Zemo. Really don't feel like rewarded for selling the mole campaign mode either. Like your big reward is just less threat on the main scheme for the next stage. That's fair. I think the other 2 board members should have become stronger or something. I just really felt a lack of. That's fair. I enjoyed how little impact the campaign had to it. I like the involvement that like a Red Skull has or like a Shield has over something that heavily modifies the villain. And then like you do get the benefits for like the off aspect cards from like the evidence like throughout the previous campaigns, which I thought was pretty cool. Have you played with custom hero sets before? No, I haven't. Should I try them out? I really want a Daredevil hero or some more street level heroes. Nice, yeah. I have not played with custom heroes. I think that there's just a ton of content out here already for the game, and there are a lot of people who do play with custom. There's a couple of YouTube channels that are dedicated to custom heroes, which is pretty cool too. It's 20, 25. So we're at 43 cards. I did enjoy the concept for the most part. I just didn't feel rewarded for guessing. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yes. I should be able to. Can someone help me out? I think it's raccoon something. Oh no, I need to know this. My phone. Lord Havoc shows a lot of custom content. Nice. Sweet. Good morning, Andier. Excited to see She-Hulk. How much money did Joshi pay for this? That's actually part of the contract. I'm not allowed to disclose that financial. 99 Ninjas? About 99 Ninjas. I really feel Ghost Rider and Blade need to be brought into the game. Blade is doing lifesteal and Ghost Rider based upon discard and countered. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I feel like Blade has, or Ghost Rider, and then I think Punisher could be in that wave. I feel like Punisher fits that vibe. I'm gonna find this channel. This is gonna drive me insane if I don't. Game Design Raccoon. Yes. That's the other custom content channel that I was thinking of. Give us that Midnight Suns box. Yes, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 allies with 43 cards. Let's add 2 or so more allies. I think Sunfire could be fine. Just want cheap allies that I can toss in front of an attack. Don't really want them to hang out too long. Throg. Throg could work. Because I do think that we're going to be with an ally. Mark Duffy! Nelson! How are you, dude? What are we playing? Doing good. Doing good. We are playing Marvel Champions. We are playing She-Hulk. Trying to get her to over a +10 attack. Punisher 100% agree. New preparation hero. I could also see him being like a discard allies for an ability. I think I saw that somewhere. That's not an original thought. Nice. You played She-Hulk last night. Sick. Mentioned a few times. I like the idea of Punisher putting minions in the victory display. Oh, because he kills them instead of defeating them. That's pretty funny. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. What are our feelings around a Nick Fury Senior out? Like, what? Did we play Nick Fury Senior? Okay, so he costs 5. He's effectively a 3 cost for 2 thwart and a block. That seems pretty decent. I don't know. I'm just like kind of curious. Are people running Nick Fury Senior outside of their Nick Fury or Maria Hill decks when you cannot run the OG Nick? Are you just kind of like leaving that deck space up for him? Alrighty, we got our plus attacks here, ready to add them. We start with Arm. Has toughness, engages the first player. Threat cannot be removed from Nidavellir. I do think we are going to be building a lot here. So I think we're going to be sitting on Nidavellir. We're going to be pumping up our attack before we enter Hell and then take on Hela. Hela is going to start with 9 health and a 2/2 stat line, but she does get a +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +3 hit points for every side scheme in the victory display. We have up to 10 with the buy the same tokens, which is a lot. I don't think we're gonna get there. We only have the specialized training. Pump it up, pump it up. That's a neat idea. I think it should come with a pretty high cost. Like it keys off an attack event that would also be removed from the game. That'd be cool. Good morning. Excited to see how this plays out. I've always struggled to figure out how to best use She-Hulk. She-Hulk is really fun with the with her superhuman strength against stalwart villains. Now she just gets insane. I do think She-Hulk's probably a little bit better in She-Hulk's a lot better in multiplayer when you don't have to worry about threat. Because threat is scary. Alrighty. Shuffled up. We get 6 cards. And then in hero, we only get 4. So yell at me when I forget that. Not if I forget that, but when I forget that. I was thinking attachments, like how Cable can get rid of set. Yeah. Always struggle with her for her. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Makes a lot of sense. We are running Smash the Problem, which can help a lot with the threat with the large attack stat. And then we're running a decent number of allies, and I think the allies are going to be our main threat mitigators. But yeah, it's threat can be rough with She-Hulk. I do like running her in Justice. She does like Alter Ego, and so if you run like a confused build with her, she can be fairly successful there because she's flipping, and then on her flip up, she gets a free 2 damage, which is nothing to sneeze at. Like free 2 damage on the flip is a hero's basic attack, right? So we got 6 cards. We got Superhuman Strength to start us out. Nice. We got a Limitless Stamina, a Blood Rage, a Ground Stomp, Superhuman Law Division, and a Quick Strike. Alrighty then. So, I think we're going to pass on Superhuman Strength here. We don't have, or we could play Superhuman Strength if we attack Garm. Then we don't lose Superhuman Strength because we cannot stun an enemy that is no longer there. Do you even lift as a great ability? It really is, yeah. So I think we're actually going to keep these. Probably going to toss Limitless Stamina and everything here. Superhuman Law Division is so good. It's not. Exhaust Superhuman Law and spend a mental resource to remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to toss these 4. Got Split Personality. Ooh. Now I'm Mad. Nicholas Fury. And a Smash the Problem. Alrighty then. That's kind of fun. How are we going to play Nick? That's what I want to know. So, do you think we want to play Nick? Trying to figure. No, let's play. Blood Rage. I want to play Blood Rage. I want to play Superhuman Strength. I'm wondering if we pass on Superhuman Strength. Because if we go here, we draw 3 cards, we're able to play Blood Rage. Blood Rage is going to get us another card whenever we take out Garm. If we do that, we would have to use Nick to attack Garm so that we could then attack. But if we have a Superhuman Strength, we can use Do You Even Lift, Knock the Tough, basic attack to take out Garm, and then we have the Superhuman Strength. So what we could do is play Now I'm Mad, draw a card. We could just forego Nick altogether and then play Blood Rage. Or I guess, I'm sorry, this way. And we don't play Nick. Even my inherent Hulk skills are questioning what to do. Yeah, right. I do like Nick. I also think, we're at 15 health. We can take a hit. I don't know if we need the Nick ability or the Nick. I think this is what we do here. All right. So let's flip up to She-Hulk. Do You Even Lift? I'm going to deal 2 damage to Garm. I am going to use Split Personality and Smash the Problem to play Superhuman Strength. That's going to give me a +2 attack, taking me to 5. After She-Hulk attacks as a forced response, I do have to discard Superhuman Strength if that enemy can be stunned or is still around to be stunned. Let's go ahead and play Nick Fury to play Blood Rage. After you defeat an enemy with a basic attack, we can exhaust Blood Rage and draw to take 1 damage to draw a card. Let's go ahead and attack here for 5. Superhuman Strength. There is no enemy to stun anymore, so we're going to put him in the victory display. And Superhuman Strength hangs out. Blood Rage is going to trigger. We'll take a damage to draw into a Unshakable. Do I want Unshakable or Now I'm Mad? Ooh. That's interesting. I think I kind of want Unshakable. Now I'm mad. We're not really close to that, and I think a status right now could really mess with our plan. So let's use Now I'm mad to play Unshakable, and that gives us steady, so that we need 2 status cards to stun or confuse us. So let's stand up here. We got 4 cards. We got Focused Rage, Adrenaline Rush, Throg, and a Brute Force. It looks, I think we're still in the building phase. We're probably going to play Focused Rage here, but let's see what we got. We're going to go up to 3 here on the main. Hela is going to attack for 2. We're going to take it. 3. There goes our Cultist. 1, 2, 3. And then our encounter card is a Drawing Near. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past for each printed resource on that card. Boo. Alrighty. Start of our turn. Oh no, it's a Genius. That's so sad. So 2 pursuit counters here on Pursuit by the Past. Oh. Probably want to just get rid of that. Yeah, we kind of have to get rid of that, I think. Okay, let's use Adrenaline Rush, Throg, and Brute Force to play Focused Rage. We can exhaust this card, take a damage to draw a card. Let's do that, and we're just going to hope that we draw into a She-Hulk card. No, we don't. Okay, alrighty. Threat's going to be an issue. But we do have a Smash the Problem coming. Have we already passed one Smash the Problem? We have. But we do have a Smash the Problem still still out there. We're at 10 health. I'm wondering if we can either heal. We have 5 recovery, which would take us back up to full health, or we could thwart 1 off of here. I think we're going to flip down and heal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's draw 6 cards. We got 1-2 punch, Legal Practice, ooh, Strength, Spider Girl, and another Superhuman Strength. Alrighty. We're going to go up to 5 here. Hela's going to scheme for 2, 3. It takes us to 8. Where's my Smash the Problem? Then our encounter card is the Waste of Niflheim. Take 1 indirect damage. Boom. Take 1 additional indirect damage for each side team in the victory display, which is 0. That's a decent start for us. That's a decent card for us at this point. And then also, I forgot the I Object. So I Eject is her alter ego ability. When threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that threat. So we're actually only down to 7. Okay. Start of the round, we're going to discard a Quinn Carrier to place a 3rd counter on Pursuit by the Past. And we're going to see Tatiana pretty soon, I think. Let's go ahead and toss a Legal Practice to get rid of Drawing Near. Don't need that in our lives at all. Strength will play an Ironheart. She'll draw us into a Adrenaline Rush. Righty. Let's flip up. We're going to deal 2 damage to Hela. Does she even lift? I don't think so. And let's do Focused Rage. We're going to take a damage and draw into a Hellcat. Okay. That gets kind of interesting. I think I want to play Hellcat, and we can just hang on to Superhuman Strength. We don't need the Superhuman Strength right now, but Hellcat is a huge help to our thwarting, because as an action, we can return her to our hand. And so if we don't chump block with Hellcat, she's just a consistent 2 thwart the entire game, and that seems really good. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to forego Superhuman Strength. We don't have a target that we can attack right now, so playing it doesn't give us any benefit, any immediate benefit. And so we're going to toss these 3 to play Hellcat. Hellcat and Ironheart are going to thwart the main. We're at 7, so we're going to go down to 4. They both take a damage. She-Hulk will thwart 1, take it down to 3. We're going to hang on to Superhuman Strength. Let's stand up. We do have Ironheart as a chump block, and I think at this point there's no reason for us to take damage from an attack. So let's just hang on to Ironheart. We got Smash the Problem, which also is great for us. Nice. Okay. Specialized. Ooh, we could smash the problem into specialized training. That's probably what we're gonna do. I'm envious of how well you explain your thought process. Well, thank you so very much. Like that makes me happy. Not that you're envious, but that you think that I explain well. I'm happy you're envious. Alrighty. Let's go up to 5 here on the main. Hela is going to attack. We're going to chump with Ironheart. So that's going to be a 2 plus 0. No, there's my Bandolier Stakes. No, I wanted that. Alrighty. So that goes away. And our encounter card is Power of the Atom. Find Radioactive Man and reveal him. Okay, well, there you go. We have an issue now. The issue is here. We have found the issue. Radioactive Man is villainous. Victory 1. After he activates against you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. He is a 1/18. So that's not good. I think at this point we need to take out Radioactive Man. We need to actually like utilize our superhuman strength to deal damage to take Radioactive Man out. We cannot leave him around, and I don't think that we're going to be building fast enough to be able to take him out to save our superhuman strengths. So I think, yeah. Okay. So let's focus rage. We'll take a damage to draw into ground stomp. Okay. We will use ground stomp to play specialized training. Comes in with 5. 5. I set my thoughts out. Do 3 here, pay this, do this. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I want to be able to play 1/2 punch to ready She-Hulk, so I can make an attack against Radioactive Man, deal 5 damage to him, then stun Radioactive Man so he will not activate, which would ready me, allowing me to play Smash the Problem to remove threat from specialized training. I could use Hellcat to do that, but I don't have enough attack. I don't have enough resources. Do I not throw specialized training out there? I may not. Actually, I'm going to hold off on specialized training. Specialized training is nice, but I think Radioactive Man is the main threat here, and so I don't think I have time to deal with specialized training right now. So specialized training is going to be a resource for us. So let's use ground stomp to play. Oh wait, actually, let's go ahead and attack for 5. Boom. Superhuman strength force response does trigger, so we will stun Radioactive Man. We're going to use ground stomp to play 1/2 punch. After you make a basic attack using our attack, ready She-Hulk. So she's now ready. We are going to we're back down to 0, so that's fun. Would it be insane to play specialized training? I think it would be. It's probably not the play. I think the play is probably to drop another superhuman strength. Yeah. Let's use these 2 to play superhuman strength, and then we will attack for 5 here on Radioactive Man. And then this stays because Radioactive Man's already stunned. Hellcat will go ahead and thwart for 2. Take this down to 3. Radioactive Man is at 18. Okay. We'll have to figure out how to... I want to keep this superhuman strength if I can. Yeah. Kyle! Hey, Nelson. Finally catching a live stream. Welcome. Hey, Josie, thanks for unboxing video on... or Joshy, thanks for unboxing video on Shuri and Silk. Nice. We've got Angela Energy. Professor X, and a legal practice. So we do have the option to play Professor X to stun Radioactive Man, which preserves our superhuman strength, or we could confuse Hela. There's a lot of options. Let's go up to 5 here. Hela's going to attack us for 2, plus a boost card. We're at 12. I think we're gonna save Hellcat. So let's go ahead and take it. Plus 3, of course it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one thing that I do want to be careful of is I want to make a basic recovery before we get Power of the Atom attached to us, because Power of the Atom has a forced response that after we recover, we have to discard it, and I don't want to discard it. That being said, we have not drawn our Symbiote suit yet, which is also plus 10 health. So that's nice. Right. Radioactive Man is stunned. Our encounter card is a legal work. We can flip to Jennifer Walters. We're absolutely doing that. Give the main scheme 1 acceleration token and discard this card, or exhaust. We're just going to exhaust and get rid of that card. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with the main scheme. Just being consistent. Okay. Sweet. But what that does mean is we can flip up, deal 2 damage here. And now we only have 6 health left on Radioactive Man. Excellent. We could legal practice, but let's definitely not legal practice. Okay, let's go Angela. So when Angela enters play, search the top 10 cards in the encounter deck for a minion. Put it into play, engage with you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For a minion and put it in. There's the Kraken. Oh my gosh, it's just the Kraken. Okay, well, the Kraken's here. Yikes. I did take out a lot of the minions, didn't I? Okay, so now we have 2 big issues. So after the Kraken activates, each other character takes 1 damage. Gross. And I'm exhausted, so that's not great. Let's focus Rage. Let's draw a Limitless Stamina. Let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. That's hype. Big hype. Nice. Okay. Angela is going to attack for 2 here. Angela's going to attack for 2 here on the Kraken. She will take 1. But since we're going to be able to defeat the Kraken, we'll be able to heal and get an activation out of Hellcat. Okay, so we've got a legal practice to play Limitless Stamina. We're going to get to Ready She-Hulk. She-Hulk will attack and take out the Kraken. After the Kraken is defeated, each friendly character heals 1 damage. And then we're going to Blood Rage to take a damage and draw into a Quick Strike. Nice. We could just Quick Strike and take out Radioactive Man and hang on to X for next turn. No, I want to basic attack to take out Radioactive Man, because then I can hit a Blood Rage. So let's go Energy Quick Strike to play Professor X. We'll use Professor X's ability to stun Radioactive Man, stun our minion. Oh, and then we also get major thwarting here. So let's go ahead and thwart for 3 here off the main. X takes 1. X is going to be our block. We have 6 health left. So if we use Hellcat to... No, we'll just use Angela to attack Radioactive Man next turn. So let's use Hellcat to go ahead and thwart 2 here. Clash of the Titans. Release the Kraken. What movie is that from? I know the quote. Oh, Clash of the Titans. Yeah, okay. Nice. Nice. War Machine deck? Nice. Yeah. Did a War Machine, Leo, and Gemma, which was a lot of fun. I feel like War Machine has gotten a decent amount of love recently. I'm here for it. Alrighty. Feels pretty decent. We should see a symbiote suit here soon. So we've got a Gamma Slam, Sunfire, Avengers Mansion, and a Focus Rage. Intriguing for sure. Add 2. Hell is going to attack. We're going to block with Professor X, which is going to be, this card gains boost icons equal to the number of side teams in the victory display, which is 0. But it's enough to take X out, just barely. Then Radioactive Man is stunned. Our encounter card is going to be Exhaustion Surge. Exhaust your identity. That's so sad. Into Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. But we're just going to get Tatiana now. Ooh. So Tatiana and Personal Challenge. Place an additional 1 threat. So that's going to be 4 threats on Personal Challenge. Tatiana is a 1x, where X is Tatiana's remaining hit points. So right now she's a 1-6. Just started playing Spider-Woman for the first time. Nice. Made a deck with all the defenders. Ooh, okay. That's cool. I like Spider-Woman a lot. Agreed. It's not always nice when Wave 4 heroes get love. They get a lot of not love for some reason. Yeah, right. Okay. So I don't like being exhausted. That's always a bad time. We're at 6 health. Gross. Ooh, gross. Focused Rage, I will take a damage and draw into a symbiote suit. Okay. Gamma Slam solves a lot of problems. Symbiote suit solves a lot of problems in the health department. Avengers Mansion is just nice. We could throw out a Sunfire. Sunfire would allow us to take out Radioactive Man this round. If we do that, I think we are probably flipping down. If we flip, I think that's probably where we're going to live. I think we flip down, we hang on to Focus Rage and Avengers Mansion. We can't play both of them. So we hang on to Symbiote Suit? I don't know. Gross. I don't like being exhausted. That was tough. That was so tough. War Machine is one of your favorites in multiplayer? Yeah, he's fun. He's fun. I think we're going to not play Symbiote Suit this turn. We're about to deck out, so that'd be 3 encounter cards this round, and we are losing a little bit of tempo, so I don't think I want to do that. We may go ahead and thwart with Hellcat. Radioactive Man has 6 health left, so we cannot take him out because Hellcat only has 1 attack. Ooh, that's bad. Oh no, we're in trouble. Deal 1 damage to each. So we may stay up. I don't know. Ugh. Flipping is always the right call with Shulky. It is if there's not a crisis icon and a lot of threat going on to the main. Interesting. I think we're flipping down. Because I don't think I can take an attack of 6 from Tatiana. Radioactive Man. And flipping down is gonna, yeah. Okay. So if we do that, Symbiote Suit I don't think is the play. I think we're probably looking at a Sunfire, but if we look at Sunfire, we're gonna lose Sunfire. Because of Radioactive Man. We also don't have to activate Sunfire this round, so we can keep Sunfire 1 round and use him as a block. But we do have an Angela as a block. Ooh. I do want to play, I think I would prioritize Avenger Mansion over Focus Rage at this point in our game because we only have 5 health. We should have a Limitless Stamina though, I think. We got 1 there. We dropped 3 of these in there. Yeah, so there's 2. So we're going to be drawing into a Limitless Stamina, which means that we can heal next turn. Take us up to 10 health. Limitless Stamina would set us up for a... If we go Sunfire and Angela attacking Radioactive Man, a Do You Even Lift will take Radioactive Man on our flip up. And then we can figure out how to deal with Tatiana. I think that's the call there. I think we may actually not utilize Sunfire this round and attack with Sunfire next round. Oh, we lose him regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Alrighty, well, yeah, so what's the worst that could happen, right? We could also just Gamma Slam. That may be the call, is just a Gamma Slam here. Just toss all of these, forego building a turn, Gamma Slam, get rid of Radioactive Man, and then... Right? Yeah, actually, I think that is it. Okay. That's not as fun, but it is. I think that is the right call. I think if like we're going I'm trying to get all of these building cards, but I think before we build, we just have to. It is really sad that we're doing 10 damage to Radioactive Man here, but we could take out Tatiana. Let's Gamma Slam and let's take out Radioactive Man. I think Tatiana, with her one scheme, is just not going to be as big of an issue. Okay. Hellcat will go ahead and thwart 2 off of Personal Challenge because we need to get rid of that Crisis icon. It's going to knock Hellcat out, but we're about to shuffle, so we're fine. Angela will go ahead and throw 2 damage here. And, Angela's not going to do that. Angela's just going to hang out. Because next turn we can do even lift and then basic attack to take out Tatiana. And so we can save Angela's basic for as a reactive measure for anything that comes out. Same thing with do you even lift, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to flip down and stand up. Alrighty, we got 6 cards, 2, 4, 5, encounter card, 1-2 punch, adrenaline rush, brute force, combat training, and a limitless stamina. Got one more card. We do want to play the limitless stamina because I see ourselves healing here. I wonder if a crew quarter would have been a nice include here, just as a every time we go down, heal 2. I don't know how much that's going to matter once we have Symbiote Suit out, because that's putting us at 25 health. And we haven't seen Power the Atom yet, so... But with the combat training, we can basic attack to take out Tatiana. We can throw the D even lift at Hela. Okay. Last card is a Smash the Problem. Okay, that could be nice. We're gonna add 2 threat here. Hela is going to scheme for 2, 5, 6. So we're at 10. So I think a Smash the Problem is in well, we don't have a way to take out the Crisis icon. We're going to object to one of those. Because we are objecting to placing the threat, it does bypass the Crisis. Yeah, I don't know if we have a way to get rid of that Crisis icon. Yikes! Okay, well that's fun. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Dark Designs. That's not good. We've got a 2. Take 2 indirect damage. Go 1 and 1 on Angela. And we're going to go up to 11 here. And then we've got a Sinister Strike. We're going to place a threat, and it's going to surge into a warehouse district. Each character in play games steady. This does surge into sewer tunnels. Each character in play gets Retaliate 1. That does surge into Tatiana's Fury. Tatiana attacks your hero. If she did not attack, heal all damage. And this card gains Surge. Surge into Hela's Domain. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. 1 additional threat for each side scheme in the victory display. Well, that was scary. So now we have Retaliate 1. Okay, we are at 4 health. Okay. What? We do have a Blood Rage here. What's up, Nelson? Getting a Last of Us Season 2 ad right now. Looks like it's going to be an awesome season. I am so excited for Last of Us Season 2. I have not rewatched Season 1. I don't think I am. I may. I don't know. Who knows? I have so much TV I want to watch. But yeah, Last of Us Season 2, I think the premiere was yesterday, right? Like, it's out. Also, hey, Roland Reggie, how's it going? I have not watched Daredevil Born Again. I have not. It's on my list. Is it worth it? It probably is. Okay. Okay. Let's think about our life. So, we have a 1-2 punch. We have a limitless stamina. We have a smash the problem. We have 2 card draw. If we thwart, limitless stamina thwart, but we're not ready for a smash the problem. We need the crisis icon is brutal. I'm trying to figure out if I can heal here. I think I'm gonna forego healing. We can heal later. We can heal when we're dead. Wait, no, that's not right. We can heal later. Put this here. I can't see right there. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna forego healing because I think we probably will lose the game if we do not thwart, and we may lose the game. Well, I'm afraid we're gonna go up to 14 here. I think I need to smash the problem here. Good show, good. She-Hulk, have you tried much of Marvel Unmatched? I have not. I have played very little Unmatched in my life. Last time I played Unmatched was with D20 at PAX Unplugged. My call would be to recover. Let's see who ends up being right. Yeah, I just think with that crisis icon, if I don't get rid of it this round, I'm not going to get rid of. I'm scared. We're taking 2 damage here, so we're gonna go down to 2 damage. The card right now will give us. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 1-2 punch readies us. Okay, let's flip up. We'll deal 2 damage to Tatiana. Okay, we are going to take a damage with Focused Rage to draw into a Focused Rage. Okay, we are going to basic attack to take out Tatiana. Blood Rage will take a damage to draw us into a Avengers Mansion. Then we are going to Brute Force to 1-2 punch to ready She-Hulk. We will thwart 1 here. Oh, I'm not going to be ready, actually, am I? Shoot. Ah. That's not good. Shoot. I think we're going to hang on to smash the problem. I think we have to hang on to that. Adrenaline Rush will play Limitless Stamina, which will ready us. We will thwart 1 here. Take that out. And then Focus Rage and Mansion will play a Combat Training. Which will give us a +3. Smash the Problem is around for next turn. Angela's going to block, and we're going to hope that we don't draw anything too bad. It's good, worth a try for sure. Love the She-Hulk, Spidey, Doctor Strange set. Nice. It's so fun to play She-Hulk versus Bigfoot. I have heard that the Adventures version is really good, like the co-op. I've heard really good. Daredevil Born Again made me even more eager for a Daredevil deck. I want street level. I think street level would be awesome. Let's stand up. We got Limitless Stamina. Smash the Problem. That's good. Professor X is also big. Symbiote Suit may be really good to play. Daredevil and Street Heroes coming in 2037. If we're still getting content in 2037, I am here for it then. Yeah, I think no, there's the protection Daredevil too. Um, I think that's it. And then he's on a ton of cards, but like for getting close, well, we not really. We've taken out Radioactive Man, which was big. We did hit Tatiana, which was not big, and we have like no health, so we're struggling. We're gonna go up to 4 or up to 14 here. Hela's going to attack. We'll block with Angela. Hey, she gained Stalwart. There we go. Nice. That's what we needed. So now we can basic attack Hela. And then our encounter card, Queen of Hell. Hela attacks you. Place 1 threat on each side scheme. Okay, so Hela's attacking for 2. We will defend for 2. She gets +1, so we take 1 damage. And then we are going to place a threat there. Okay. Okay. That's not great. Yeah. Symbiote Suit will play Limitless Stamina. And then Professor X will play Smash the Problem. We will remove 6 threat, taking this, that's 5, 6, taking it down to 8. And then we will flip down and stand up and hopefully not lose. We got Quinn Carrier, Quick Strike, Spider Girl, Superhuman Strength, and a Genius. Oh, 1 more card. A 1-2 punch. I'm going to go up to 10. Hela is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Takes us to 14. Then our encounter card is the Mojo Files. Each minion gains Quick Strike. Each ally takes -1 consequential damage after attacking a minion. Oh, and that's kind of interesting. This gets discarded when we flip another environment from the Streets of Mayhem. Oh, I did not prevent one. Thank you. I think he's the hero with the most art who's not a hero in the game. I think that is still correct, Joshy. Yeah. Because he's on like Unflappable. He's on Followed. Is he on Skilled Investigator? He's on a ton of Justice cards. Okay, we're at 1 health. Retaliate for Hela. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good call. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, let's go, Lydia. I get Retaliate too. All right, let's heal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Let's flip up to She-Hulk. Let's go Genius and a 1-2 punch to play Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier and a Quick Strike will play Spider Girl. We have a Superhuman Strength, and we're just gonna hang on to everything. Spider Girl will go ahead and fort 1 off of the main. Go down to 12. Probably should have put 2 Smash the Problems in here. I think that probably would have been. Or I'm sorry, wanted 3 Smash the Problems. We've got Throg, Superhuman Strength, Sunfire, and a Ironheart. Okay. Go up to 14. Hela's going to attack. We'll block with Spider Girl. After this resolves, put 1 Pursuit Counter here. That's fine because it prevents a Dark Designs. Encounter card is Secret Layer. Each enemy in play gains 1 acceleration icon, and each hero gets +1 thwart. I discard all of our other settings. Okay, we have +1 thwart. That's kind of exciting. Each hero and ally gets +1 thwart, so that's also exciting. Let's go with a Quinn Carrier and a Sunfire to play Ironheart. Draw us into a Smash the Problem. I am not exhausted. But Smash the Problem is huge here. Let's go Focused Rage. We'll take a damage to draw into a Now I'm Mad. Don't think I'm quite ready for a now. Well, I could be. Now I'm Mad doesn't really work super great with Symbiotes, does it? I'm seeing that now. Superhuman strength. I think I go Now I'm Mad into a Smash the Problem. So let's go superhuman strength to play Now I'm Mad. So we get -1 thwart, +1 attack. That takes us up if our health is less than 8. So right now we are at a 7 attack. We are going to play Smash the Problem to remove 7 threat. It's going to take us down to 7. And then Ironheart will thwart for 2 to take us down to 5. Okay. Cool. Let's stand up. Split personality. Could be nice. Nick Fury. Specialized training. Quick strike. That's it. We're going to go up to 8 because we do have 2 acceleration icons because Hela is an enemy with an acceleration icon. So let's go ahead and do that. Hela is going to attack for 3. We'll block with Ironheart. +1. That's going to knock Ironheart out. Definitely a split personality next turn. I do like split personality. Our encounter card is Back Alley Enclave. Each character in play gets +1 attack. Let's go. So that takes us to a +5 attack. Oh, and that surges. Into Radiation Exposure. Okay. The attached hero has the Gamma trait. This attachment gives +1 attack instead. So now we are at +6 attack. After we recover, we discard 1 card from our hand and discard this card. Okay. Over halfway there. Part of the plan is coming together. Absolutely. So what I'm wondering, what could be kind of fun here, is we could... I want to recover. I want to get up to 10 health, but I don't want to get rid of radiation exposure. And so we could split personality, deplete the hand. We could see if we could try and deplete the hand before we recover. But I think we're going to hold on to Nick. We're going to go Focused Rage, take a damage, and draw into a Strength. That's nice. Strength and Quick Strike can play Split Personality, which will draw us enough cards to play Nick. And we'll feel pretty decent. Alrighty. Yeah, I do want to deplete the hand. So let's go Strength and... actually, no, I want to get rid of these cards first, don't I? So actually, let's use a Quick Strike to play Specialized Training. Because it's not draw your hand size, it's draw up to your printed hand size. So we put Specialized Training out. We can then use Quinn Carrier and Strength to play Split Personality. And we hang on to Nick, but we draw 5 cards. So we're going to flip and then draw 5 cards. We got Ground Stomp, Limitless Stamina. Ooh, that's nice. Ground Stomp, Legal Practice, and a Brute Force. And now I'm really happy we hung on to Nick for a hand fix. So that's nice. Okay. We may just go ahead and get rid of this. Let's toss these cards to play Nick Fury. We're going to draw 3 cards. Adrenaline Rush, 1-2 Punch, and an Adrenaline Rush. We don't have to, actually. If we're okay with not readying... I don't think so. Change your form, then draw up to your printed hand size. No. I think Double Life is the similar card from Spider-Man Miles. That feels like it should be the ready. Alrighty. So we have So we could get rid of radiation exposure, but then we're floating a card. I don't want to do that. So let's use Limitless Stamina to play Adrenaline Rush. Let's use a 1-2 punch to play Adrenaline Rush. Let's heal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, exactly, Joshy. Good call. And then we're healing and we cannot trigger the force response. So we keep radiation exposure on the table, and we're good. So let's flip up. I do even lift to Hela for 2 damage. And then Nick. We're going to have Nick go ahead and thwart for 2 here. We have Hellcat coming. Hellcat's going to be a nice thwarter. I think I need to maintain or get the keep threat down on the main. Actually, we should have Hellcat in this next hand, I believe. So we got 4 cards: Superhuman Law Division, Legal Practice, Energy, and a Hellcat. There she is. We have +5 health right now, by the way, or +5 attack, because now I'm at is no longer active. Okay, we're at 6. We're gonna go up to 9. Hela is going to attack. We'll block with Nick. +2. Gonna take Nick out. Then our encounter card is a Radiation Exposure. It's gonna give us a +1 attack. Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're only at 5. I don't. Oh, 6. That's where the 6th one came from. I was like, we're good. We're good. Yeah, thank you, Lydia. Beautiful. Okay, let's use a Legal Practice and an Energy to play a Hellcat. Let's use Focus Rage. We'll take a damage and draw into a Gamma Slam. Will deal us an encounter card. Gamma Radiation. Thanks, I needed that. Hey, Giant Lasagna, how you doing? How are you doing? All right, 8. Ooh. Yeah, thwarting is an issue. Yeah, Superhuman Law and Gamma Slam. Quinn Carrot will play Superhuman Law Division. We have a 0 thwart. If we attack Hela, she loses Stalwart. And I think we lose Superhuman Strength at that point. So we're going to use actually Gamma Slam to play Superhuman Law Division instead of the Quinn Carrier. Hellcat will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 7. It's going to go up to 10. She's going to scheme for 2. Dark Designs is prevented from Pursued by the Past, so it's going to be 2 plus a boost card. I think we flip down. Yeah, we do. I'm going to flip down. We're going to heal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quinn Carrier will play the Superhuman Law Division to remove 2 threat from here. Okay. Stand up. Okay, it feels like we're getting close here. Worked a super busy Saturday with a pub crawl. Oh, geez. I bet that was crazy. I'm beat right now, enjoying my time off. Love it. Gotta say, I love watching your playthroughs because your use different mod sets really helps me want to explore different ways to tweak the game. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. Mod sets are a great time. So, yeah. Probably gonna head to bed, but I want to stop by and say hi. Hey, how's it going? Giant, are you going to be at Con Heroes this year? We got Superhuman Strength. We've got Nicholas Fury, Focus Rage, 1-2 Punch, Ground Stomp, and a Professor X. Big time players make those big time plays. Okay. Let's add 3 here. Hela is going to scheme for 2. After this activation, we're going to get Tatiana back, which is very scary, actually. Did not really think about that. Oh, there's the Dark Designs, though, so we're fine. So Tatiana comes back. So Hela scheme for 2, which takes us up to 10. Tatiana is going to scheme for 1, which takes us up to 11. And we have 2 encounter cards. First one being Hela's Crown. After she schemes, give her a face down boost card. And then we've got Werewolf Pack. When revealed, defeat an ally you control and place it under Werewolf Pack. No! Bye, Hellcat. Uh-oh. Alrighty, well, that's got to go. 100%. Definitely be playing more games, meeting more people. Nice. Groot is the best hero. So excited. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you there. Never really changed the mods, but I'm not opposed to it. I just don't want to think about it, so I go with the usual setup. Also, because we get regular releases, it gives me new villains with their mod sets. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's... Oh, I'm going to object to one of those, by the way. Because I remember that too late. It's fine. Anything that we want to do in Alter Ego, we could do a Superhuman Law Division. Okay. Let's go Ground Stomp, 1-2 Punch. Focus Rage and a Quinn Carrier to play Nick Fury. Gonna draw us 3 cards. Got Limitless Stamina, Sunfire, and a Limitless Stamina already. Cool. Wow, we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna heal. We're at 13, so we're good. We're gonna flip up to She-Hulk. We get to deal 2 damage somewhere. Let's throw it on Tatiana. We will She-Hulk basic attack the Werewolf Pack. Oh, no, we're going to throw the 2 damage on Werewolf Pack. Just kidding. Because that would Superhuman Strength. So we have to figure out how to take out the Werewolf Pack. We'll attack Tatiana, knock her out. That will Blood Rage, deal 1 damage, and draw us into a Limitless Stamina. Okay, so we got a lot of readies. That's kind of fun. Cool. Focused Rage will take a damage and draw into a Legal Practice. Don't need it. Don't even want it. Legal Practice. We'll play Limitless Stamina. Let's stand up. Let's go Limitless Stamina, and a Sunfire to play Professor X. It's going to stun the Werewolf Pack. Mainly, X will thwart 3 here. We'll take this down to 2. Nick will attack the Werewolf Pack, which will heal all damage from it. Hellcat gets discarded. I have a Superhuman Strength. I kind of wish I had hit the Specialized Training. Cannot thwart anything. A little scared of threat on the main, but we should have a Smash the Problem soon, which should take care of most of that. Boom boom. Take Hella out with Nick in your action, then defeat her with your readies. I could, but then I lose this superhuman strength because she'll lose stalwart, and then I'll stun her. So I don't. And then once side schemes are defeated, we flip her right back over. She just gets stronger. So I think we're just kind of hanging out with Hella on this side. Werewolf Pack is stunned. I could take Werewolf Pack out, but I think I want to do that next round so that I can get the card draw with Blood Rage. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... What did I use to... I had Limitless Stamina in Legal Practice. We're just going to play a Superhuman Strength and not ready. It's going to take us to a +8. And that way, we don't feel as bad. I'm actually going to thwart 3 off of the main and then leave Specialized Training at 5. I'd rather hit that with they Smash the Problem than scheme out accidentally. What's up? Is the objective to get to +10 attack? Yes. +10 attack is the objective. Let's stand up and win the game. Let's stand up. And I'm going to take a quick just 2 to go. Just 2 to go. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab a refill on my coffee. And then we're going to come back and Hulk smash some Hella. See you soon. Excellent. Alrighty. So top of the... or middle of the round, I should say. We got 4 cards. We got Spider-Girl. Angela. Mansion. Smash... There's the Smash the Problem. Nice. Okay. Add 3 threat here, taking us up to 10. Hella is going to attack. Let's block with X. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Knock X out. X is not going to give it to you. And then Werewolf Pack is stunned. Then the last encounter card in the deck is Genetically Enhanced. Attach the minion with the highest printed hit points. If there are no minions in play, this card gains Surge. So Werewolf Pack now has +3 hit points, making it a 7 hit points minion. Hot coffee. What's your coffee of choice? Folgers Dark Roast. I love espresso. Oh, geez. When I moved my light, it blew up. Pursued by the Past, didn't it? That's funny. It is, yeah, it is time to hydrate. Yeah, so I do Folgers Dark Roast mainly. It's cheap and money. But I like espressos. When I was staying, I went down and house sitted for some friends in Colorado a couple weeks ago, which is where like I filmed like when I was sitting out on the porch and all the videos that I put out then. That's where I was, and they had like an espresso machine, and that was awesome. I used to have like a Nespresso, like one of the Keurigs for Nespressos, but then I bought a ton of the cheap pack like pods, and it broke it. So it's very sad. What's up, Black Lodge? Sick. Okay. Werewolf Pack is Dunzo, if you ask me. So is Nick, by the way. Nick gets to go hang out. We have a Smash the Problem. Just to make 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we have a Smash the Problem. Espresso is so good. Folgers Dark Roast will wake you up just on the taste alone. It's true, though. 1 less acceleration token because Secret Lair is no longer in play. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good catch, Lydia. Thank you. So we're actually at... Yeah. Nice. Okay. You could do 10 right now. I could. I could. Um, but now I'm kind of curious how high I can actually get. um, because like we have specialized training, we have adrenaline rushes, and then we also have the uh whatever it's called. Melbourne, Australia, we're such coffee snobs. We come up with something called magic coffee. Not sure how much a Melbourne creation it really is. It's basically a double shot topped with ooh, that sounds really good. No, this is the point Nelson got cocky in the game. 100%. Yeah, timestamp it. 100%. All right. So there's a couple of options that we have. I think first we're going to take a damage and draw a card to get a split personality. Okay, well that makes that very exciting. Makes that very exciting. Hulk would have been a good add to this deck actually. Just like the Red Hulk, just to chump some. Okay. Let's do a let's play Angela. Search top 10 for an ally. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or for a minion, I should say. Got Vampire. That's it. After a vampire attacks and damages a character, heal all damage from a vampire. If no damage was healed this way, give him a tough status card. So he's a 2/2/6. A sucker for cheap diner coffee. I can't see through time with the amount of caffeine, so it's not worth it. I believe. That's funny. Okay. Angela comes into play. Why did I do that? I don't think I actually want to do that. So I was like, I could smash the problem, but then I can't play split personality. Or I can play split personality and smash the problem. I just have to play split personality first, which means I don't get Spider Girl, which is not the end of the world. I'm okay with that, actually. Let's hang on to smash the problem. Let's go Quinn Carrier, Avengers Mansion, Spider Girl to play split personality. So that's going to flip me to Jennifer Walters. And draw up to 6. We got another smash the problem, a strength, a ground stomp, a brute force, 2, 4, 5, and a energy. Good, 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 good. That's what you want. That is what you want. Yikes. Cool. Alrighty. Gross. Okay. We're going to flip up to She-Hulk. We're going to deal 2 damage here. Oh, they have 7. We're going to deal 2 damage to Vampire then. I did not think that through. Actually, when I'm down, we're going to use Superhuman Law Division to play a ground stomp. Or, I'm sorry, spending the ground stomp to take this down to 3. Okay. Do we get really wild? How many limitless staminas? Okay, we don't have any limitless staminas. We do have a 1-2 punch, so if we draw the 1-2 punch, we could ready again. That was a tough draw. The horror mod set's really good. Horror mod set's fantastic. Okay. She-Hulk could take out the werewolf pack. She-Hulk's at 10 health. She-Hulk could take out the werewolf pack. Or vampire. If we do that, we're just going to throw the damage on werewolf pack instead. trying to figure out if I can skip out on a Smash the Problem. I don't think I can. I think I actually have to deal damage. I don't know why I played Angela. I think that was dumb. I probably should have held on to Spider Girl instead, but here we are. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack and take out Werewolf Pack. Yeah, get out of here. Take a damage from Blood Rage. Draw into a Brute Force. Alrighty. Nice. Gross. Okay. We're going to go up to 13, so we should be fine. Okay. Smash the Problem. We'll play a Brute Force. Take us up to a +9. We do have to discard that after we make a basic attack. Let's go Energy. Play a Brute Force. That takes us up to a +10. So we're at 13 attack. Which is pretty cool. After Vampire attacks and damages the character, heal all damage from Vampire. If no damage was healed this way, give Vampire a tough status card. We do have Piercing with Brute Force. I think I'm going to hang on to Smash the Problem. I think Angela has 3 attack. Does that matter? Is my mic... My LGS in East Coast Canada still hasn't received Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, hopefully it's soon. My mic low. I have not adjusted my mic at all, but sometimes it adjusts randomly. Mic seems low compared to the break music. Is that better? I just upped it a little bit. Would you lose superhuman strength if you defeated Hela? I believe so, because she would then be stunned. Much better? Sweet. Nice. When is Gen Con? Gen Con is, I think... I can look that up. I don't have it in my calendar. It's probably like the first. It's usually like August 1st-ish. Yeah. So it's interrupted. It's a force interrupt, so she flips before she's defeated. Yeah, like the Angela attacking Vampire doesn't really do anything. So I'm gonna have Angela attack Hela. Take her down to 1 health. Angela will take a damage. I should not have played Angela. That was a blunder on my part, I believe. Okay, we're gonna hang on to Smash the Problem as well as Strength. Ideally, we're gonna get a Symbiote suit here. We're gonna play Symbiote suit, which will help us with our health problem. Vampire is going to deal 2 damage to us, get a tough status card, but we should be able to. We'll just discard Brute Forces. Legal Practice and a Adrenaline Rush. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna go. We're at 9. We're going up to 12. Hela is going to attack. We'll block with Angela. It's a lot of damage. And Vampire is going to attack us for 2 and get a tough. Our encounter card is Sinister Strike. Yikes, actually. Okay. So we're going to place one here. Hela's attacking for 3 plus a boost card. We have to take it. +2, so 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. Alrighty then. So we're down to 2, which is where you want to be. Squad. Okay. take a damage. Focus Rage will draw us into a Throg. That's nice. Okay. Strength will play Throg. We'll give him a tough status card because he has... Alright, we're engaged with the minion. Okay. We will exhaust Quinn Carrier to play Smash the Problem to clear the main. That feels much better. Actually, we're just going to use Adrenaline Rush instead of the Quinn Carrier to do that. Yeah. Actually, we'll use Legal Practice instead of Quinn Carrier to do that. Okay. Did you give the one attack to Hela? I did not. Oh, so okay. So oh shoot. Well, I'm gonna take that back then. So Throg is on the top of my deck because I'm not gonna lose just because I'm not gonna do that. I'll shuffle this though. So we're not gonna focus Rage. So we're at 1 health. And this is my hand. Okay. Reset. So we are going to use Legal Practice, Smash the Problem, clear that. Okay. Let's flip down to Jennifer Walters. Hopefully you don't draw 1 damage. Quinn Carrier Superhuman Law Division will take this down to 1. Strength to play Adrenaline Rush. And let's stand up. Got Symbiote Suit, Quick Strike, Ironheart, 1-2 punch, Genius, and a 1-2 punch. Let's add 3. Hell is going to scheme for 3. Take 2 indirect damage, and that is game. Dang it! Ah! Oh. That's so sad. That's so sad. Bummer. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, yeah. I'm not, to be fair, I don't know if there was anything, if I, like, not attacked with, I think I would have schemed out probably. Yeah, plus 10, so it's half a victory. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Bummer. Ah, oh well. It was a good time. That 2 indirect damage was brutal. Maybe, I don't think I should, I don't know. I could have played Symbiote Suit earlier. Hmm. Yeah, mission accomplished. You just lost the scenario. Yeah, right? Right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there was anything I could have done. Like, if I had attacked Hela, same thing would have happened. Like, if I had taken Hela out, right? Same thing would have happened. I would have just been down 4 attack. 6 attack. But I would have taken the same indirect damage. If I did not thwart and I had healed instead, I would have died still. I don't think there was an out there actually. I think potentially to, like, looking at the deck build, I probably could have gone with a like target acquired or something, but that wouldn't have worked because I was an alter ego. Target acquired is a hero action, I would think. Can you post this deck list? I usually don't make the deck list, but yeah, I'll lay it out. How about that? Got Adrenaline Rushes, Quinn Carrier, Unshakable. That's so sad. I wanted the win. I wanted the win. Brute force, blood rage, combat training. Now I'm mad. Doubles, Ironheart, quick strike, symbiote. And I never actually played symbiote suit either. Throg, quick strike, strength. Angela, smash the problem. Double there. No, I would have gone with another smash the problem. I think I would have done that. Now you actually mad, right? I would have gone with another. Yeah, I would have gone with another. Smash the problem. I think that would have been nice. Yeah, so there's the deck. That's the She-Hulk deck. I didn't even make it far into the the scenario. I never actually defeated Hela. I never made it past Nidavellir, but like I souped myself up like crazy. Yeah, we still had specialized training out there, symbiote suit. I mean, we could easily get to like plus 14, I think. Because I think we only had 2 brute forces out there. I'm gonna do Shulky versus Hela video. I'm not doing this. I have no patience for it. That's fair. That's fair. I think so. Yeah, of course. I think if I'm going against Hela, I don't think there's any stun or confuse in Hela, so I'd probably cut out Unshakable, but I think I'd keep it in there. How do I feel about Assess the Situation? Assess the Situation is a good boring card. Yeah. It's a good card for She-Hulk, especially with those lower hand size heroes. I think it's boring, and so I don't normally like gravitate towards grabbing it. But I think if I was going for a true power deck, I'd probably look at putting it in there. Yeah, especially with the mental resource being able to trigger like superhuman law division and stuff, which is not great, but it is a thing. Yeah. That was a fun deck though. I wonder if I want to. I think it would be fun. I'm trying to think. I like have no time. I'm spending a lot of time trying to figure out if I have a business still. But I'm trying to figure out if I have time to do a two-handed play. I feel like this would work pretty well for two-handed. And then, is there any other shenanigans that you can get yourself into a two-handed gameplay? If you just have like someone be a go like someone who's super status intensive, and you could have them just status lock. Go Jubilee, a Jubilee She-Hulk. That could be kind of fun. Because Jubilee can just stun like crazy. I usually gravitate towards Miles, but I think Jubilee needs some more love. I may try and get a two-handed gameplay out. Jubilee Justice, maybe. Good work. Cable is fun. Maria Hill, yeah, Maria Hill would be insane. Maria Hill, that could be kind of fun. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it set up, and if I get bored with doing my taxes, I may film a I may film a two-handed gameplay. But yeah, I think Maria could be fun. Jubilee could be fun. I think Maria would make it a little bit easier. Jubilee could be a little bit more interesting. I think if you go, what if you go like Jubilee Protection, like Iron Fist? Checks. They're mostly done. I just like I owe the government a lot of money, and so I just wait until the 15th to pay it. So like I just have to hit submit, and there's a couple of things that I have to deal with. But since everything I do is contract work, Like none of the no money is like withheld, and so I just owe money. I never get money back. It's always I owe money, which is very sad. um, and so I don't. Oh, it's horrible. The mongoose. My taxes are not fun. It's and then like I do them all myself because everyone like I think the lowest quote that I got someone to do for my taxes was like $750. I'm like, I'm not paying that. Like so, yeah, they're not fun. But anyways, yeah. So I have to finalize all that tomorrow. My father-in-law is a accountant, so they help me with um they help me with taxes and stuff. So it's they're like 95% of the way there. I just have to hit submit and send the government a check. But yeah, nice. Okay, I think I'm kind of leaning towards Jubilee. I think maybe a protection Jubilee could be kind of fun. Also, legal practice or superhuman law division and shopping spree is really fun. I never actually thought about that. Now I definitely want to go Jubilee. So superhuman or uh we're keeping Power of the Atom in there definitely. Uh where is it? Where's my support? Yeah, Superhuman Law Division is an alter ego action to remove two threat from a scheme. And what's great about this is that Shopping Spree cannot be thwarted by a hero, but it can be by an alter ego. And so you can use Superhuman Law Division to clear Shopping Spree immediately. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Definitely thank you for your work in the stream, even though it's a real pain to have. Yeah, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, now I'm getting excited about this. I feel like this will be a fun two-handed gameplay. I think Jubilee protection with the cell phones and everything could be pretty fun. Throw a lot of items. I don't think Shulk has any items. Maybe I run an item or two. Which could be hand cannons. We go hand cannons. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, okay. I think I may. What are my mod sets? I have Power of the Atom and Horror. I think I may cut out Horror and throw in another Thunderbolt. I think it actually makes sense that Shulky would have a cell phone being a lawyer now. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sauron. Always like when this game conjures imagery of these heroes never using weapons or toting guns and swords. Yeah, right. Jubilee out here with her giant hand cannon, or Hulk trying to like just holding the gun and just crushing it in his hand. It's like, dang it. The stalwart is good for She-Hulk and bad for Jubilee. Yeah, so we're not gonna go stalwart, and so we're gonna pick a villain that is not stalwart and can and just have Jubilee stun the villain, which still satisfies the condition of not discarding superhuman strength. So it's a little bit more convoluted to get there, but I think it'll be a little bit more interesting than just like starting with stalwart and then just having this online immediately. My concept with Hulk is if he's not shooting a hand cannon, he's throwing it in. Oh, there you go. There you go. He gets it behind him in overkill, and then he like jumps over and grabs it again. I love that. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to be playing some Ashes Rise of the Phoenixborn. That won the poll at the time that I created the schedule. It was like really close with Spirit Island. It was like 51-49, 52-48, which was pretty cool. So we'll be back. I think I have all of the Phoenixborn now, and so I'm gonna put out another poll to see which one we want to unbox and try out. I got the new dice as well, which is pretty cool. So I got these dice. I don't know what type of magic they are, but we may try a hero with that type of magic. And yeah, and then I'll be back on Friday for some Lord of the Rings. So thanks all. Happy to entertain you while you cannot sleep, Joshy. Of course. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and we'll see you around. Peace.